my channel. This is Alessandra, and today I have prepared a class for us to go through some relaxation. We're going to take deep breath into the areas that we've been working for the past 3 days. You've done so well to go through all the hard work. Now it's time to reap the benefit of course, the yoga practice, to breathe into the hip area, the glutes, and try to release some tension that we've created. Yeah, you will need 2 blocks if you have them. So I'm using blocks, but you could definitely use books, any cushion if you have it. Just think of something. You may not need it, but of course it's nice to have if you have it. Let's start by coming to tabletop position, and we're going to stack our shoulder underneath our wrist, hips underneath our knees, and we're going to start to do cat-cow. So inhaling, collarbones open, look up, push the floor away. Exhale, look through in between the knees or your navel, pushing the floor again. Inhaling, look forward, chin up. Exhale, round your back, navel in. Inhale. Exhale. Push the floor for extra stretch. Inhale, chin up, look up. Exhale. Excellent work. Come to neutral position, and what we're going to do from here is we're going to start to warm up the hip area. So we're going to circle it around so you can come all the way down. We're going to do one direction first. Come glazing through your heels if you can get that deep. It's not necessary, but you can try to circle it around, figure 4, or whatever comes to you today. You feel like you can just wiggle your tail, warm up, and then we'll take the other way. Just going around, circling the hips and breathing into it. Inhale, exhale. You can turn to the side, you can exaggerate the moves and take it whichever way. You can even do cat-cow here and just release any tension that you feel from the body. And we'll come to a neutral position from here. We're going to come to Malasana, yogi squat. So one leg first, so your right will come forward, following by the left, and we're going to put our hips down. In this position, I'm going to turn so you can see me. If you feel like it's a little bit painful to put the heel down, you can definitely put a cushion underneath, so then you're lifting the heels all the way up, so it becomes more accessible. If it is not accessible, then you can definitely sit on one of your blocks and remain here by just slightly pressing the elbows to the knee and breathing in. Inhale. Exhale. We're going to stay slightly longer on the poses, so then our body can just release the tension. We're not rushing. Yeah? We're taking this time for ourselves, so we're going to just drink in all the benefits of staying into the pose. Inhaling and exhaling. And we can send our attention to the hip area where we're pushing, so you can slightly release the tension, relax. Muscle will relax slowly. It takes time, but it shall relax and release the tension. Excellent. 3 breaths here. Inhaling. Exhale. Inhale. You can also activate an Ujjayi breath here. So it helps to, it's a slight activation, so it feels like water is running through. So you can sense that the ocean type of breathing, inhaling, exhaling. All right. Release this pose. So I'm gonna turn to the long edge of the mat. We're gonna come down to kneeling position again. And I'm gonna so just move the block away so you can have space to the front and bring the right foot forward, and we're going to heel toe the left down, and we're going to come to a lizard pose. So this pose is very intense. What could also help is to slightly turn your feet out. Yeah, so you're coming in. So we're going to slightly warm up the hip first by coming into movement. So create some movement around the hip area. We've been creating a lot of tension. Yeah, so rotate. You can also bend and straighten, bend and straighten the leg. And finally we'll come to stillness and stretch. So here is when you can use the blocks. So you can bring it to the front, look forward, or you can lower your elbows down and release any tension. This is such a beautiful pose, but no pain, please. So you can, if the capacity is there within your body to stretch the left leg back slightly, you can. Yeah. Breathe into the hip flexors, inhaling, releasing. Inhale. So you're coming into a complete stillness because the muscles will need time. Yeah. So we can create a nervous system that can tolerate a lot of things that come to us. Yeah. Excellent. 2 breath here. Inhale. One more. Excellent. Lift yourself up, and then we're going to send the right leg back to meet the left, and we're going to swap. So where the left is going to come forward, remember you can open it slightly so the middle toe will be facing the side of the room, or if you're working outside. Yeah, so we're going to start creating some heat, just rotating the hip around, pressing forward and straightening the leg. Yeah. Press. Remember, muscle take time to open up. So be patient with yourself. Yeah. Inhale. And then we can come to stillness. Remember, you can stay here and the leg could go slightly back. And then we're going to come to either elbow. You can stay here perfectly fine, but we can drop ourselves down and come forward and stay here. You can even close your eyes if that's comfortable. The main thing here is to keep breathing to the areas that we're flexing. So make sure the hip flexors get all the love they need. Breathe in and out. So every time you send your attention to a location, the blood circulation increases. So we're going to try and do all we can to send it to wherever you feel the tension. Inhale. Melt down. Inhale. Exhale it out. 2 more. Let go of any resistance. Inhale. Exhale. Excellent. Press yourself up, and we're going to come to kneeling position, and we're going to slowly lift ourselves up, coming to forward fold. What we're going to do is we're going to obviously have the blocks if you need them. If you don't need it and you're here comfortable, then you can do that. Today I'm going to use the blocks, and what we're going to do is we're going to bend our knees and our belly will be pressing and then extending. Bend the knees, rest your belly and then extend. Press the floor, belly touch and extend. So you can imagine your bum is trying to expand. Yeah. Releasing any tension that we've been creating. And you haven't done the exercise, then maybe you could do it. Yeah. But this is just so good for every day if you want to release any tension. Press yourself away and stay still for 3 breaths. Holding here. Inhale. Maybe you can count to 6 to breathe in, and then 6 to breathe out. Inhale. One more. Excellent. Remove the block slightly forward, and we're going to come to kneeling position. And we're going to go into pigeon. So you're going to bring the left forward again, and we can either shuffle it through to the corner of the mat. It can face parallel to the short end of the mat, or you can just bring the heel closer to the belly. So I'm going to turn so you can have a better visual. So we could either stay here or here, whatever is comfortable. Bring the block to you so you can get whichever, yeah, whichever length is good. So you can even stay here. This is good enough. And if you're feeling, today I'm going to go slightly deeper, you can come to resting pigeon, inhaling and exhaling. Stretching the hips always brings some more emotions out, which is fine. Just breathe and let everything go. Stay in the present moment. Inhaling. Exhale. Resist any fidgeting sensations and stay still. 2 breaths. If you wish, you can even go lower and come to a sleeping pigeon. Excellent. Slowly lift yourself all the way up, and we're going to change sides. So you can tuck your toe underneath the left and send the right leg back, and we can bring the left forward. Remember, you could do 90, or the heel will come closer to your hips and come slowly. You start with a higher lifting, and then you can work yourself all the way up. Remember the options to stay high here, which is perfectly fine. You can feel the depth here. And if you're not feeling anything, then you can lower the block down and you can come to staying here, or slightly move it away and come to a sleeping pigeon. I usually do prayer hand here and just open up my back as well. But it's all whatever is accessible to your body today. We're not forcing anything. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale it out. Inhale for 6. Exhale for 6. Excellent. Slowly come up, pressing yourself all the way up. And we're going to tack the toe and lift the knee up. If this is not available, of course, you can slowly come to kneeling and then join the leg. But just stretching the leg all the way to the back. So you can have a little bit movement. From here, we're going to come to sitting position and we're going to turn to our back. We're going to come to laying down, move the blocks away. And we're going to do twist on our back. Slowly come down. We will do eagle leg on while we're here. So we're going to, so the left is crossing on top of the right, and then it's going to go around and lock the leg down. If that is not accessible, then you can just stay by crossing the leg here. And if it's accessible, you can hook the left, and we're going to lead slowly to the right, leading to the left, facing to the right. I always mix my left and right. Inhale, exhale. Inhale and exhale. Send your attention to where you're feeling the tension or the release, and breathe. Inhale. Exhale. Excellent. Come all the way to center, and we're going to do the other side. So the right is going to cross and lock the back, slightly leading and slowly leading to the right and gazing to the left. Inhaling. This should feel really good. No pain. If the double eagle is a bit hard, release the leg, and you can always work towards it. But you can stay here. Inhale. Exhale it out. One more. Excellent. Release and come to center. Hug yourself in. Rock from side to side. We can do a happy baby here. Rock from side to side. It should feel really good. Release any tension around the hips area. Excellent. And now slowly release to Shavasana. And here, just let everything go, anything that you've been holding, everything, just release. Be grateful for the earth, for carrying you, and for allowing us to rest. Breathe in and exhale. Another one, inhale. Release your jaw, any tension around the mouth area. Even after you finish this practice, just make sure you feel where you're holding the tension and breathe to that area. Your practice is on and off the mat. Inhaling. On your next inhale, you'll stretch the arm all the way to the back. Let the legs meet together, toes together, and coming to hugging your feet together and turn to the right or the left, whichever is open. Pressing yourself all the way up. Coming to a seated position, which is comfortable. Pressing the palms by the heart. Inhaling. Exhale slightly. Gaze to the front, open the eyes, absorb what's around you. Smile. You guys, thank you for joining me. I'll see you in the next video. I hope you found it useful, so make sure you subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Namaste.